All right, there we go. I think we're good. What's up, everyone? Sorry that took us a few minutes to get that set up. Our Wi-Fi's been pretty trash lately, but I think we're good, right?
Yeah, well, that's the negatives of living in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
Not much. Wi-Fi is not the best.
We got 5 people. So I'll repeat this a few times. Oh, wow. Rachel. Hey, what's up, Rachel?
Hey, Rachel's our realtor who helped us buy this house. She knows that the service is not very good here.
Yeah. So we're going to wait for some people to come on in the next few minutes. Basically, the way the giveaway is going to work is as long as you've commented in the chat, you're automatically entered to win the giveaway. But we're going to wait. 10 minutes. We'll give them some time just to see
7:25.
how many people come up. But yeah. So we'll see. Surprised Tommy's not on here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got 5. Hopefully, if we get up to 15 or something, that we can start the.
No, everyone just got the notification.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool. So we'll just wait a few minutes to get going here. What's up, Burns? How you guys doing? Thank you. Yeah, we got this room set up today.
Not set up, but like this isn't its final form.
Yeah.
We're getting there. It's an upgrade from the apartment where we had the yard sign behind us.
Yeah, we're missing some sheetrock up there.
Yeah.
And paint.
We're gonna paint the basement. We've been focusing on the upstairs.
Hope everybody got themselves a drink for Thirsty Thursday. That's what we're gonna start calling these live streams. We're gonna do it every Thursday at 7 p.m.
It's snowing right now.
Yeah, it's snowing right now. I don't know.
FLA, Florida?
I don't know.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
We're in North Jersey, and we got about 3 inches today and about 3 inches this previous Sunday. So most of it melted in between. So there's, I'd say, about 3 or 4 inches right now. It's currently snowing still.
Yeah. Be able to use that Walker snowblower tomorrow.
Nah, there's not that much, I don't think. Next week, we're getting a good storm at the end of next week. So.
All right, we got 6 so far.
I thought we would give away on these koozies for your drink.
Yeah, we should. The Ziggy's brand.
These got lost in storage over the past year. We bought about 2 dozen of them and found them. South Jersey was all rain, I think, right? That's our uncles in Philly got rain, sort of down that way.
Yeah. Cool. We're getting a good amount of comments so far.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till probably 7:25, right? Since we messed up a little bit with our Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Let me just keep it on.
We're in Morris County in West Milford, like the Riverdale, Butler, Jefferson area.
All right. I'm just keeping an account of how many we got so far.
Oh, Mackenzie Rohde got a couple feet in New Hampshire.
Damn, that's crazy.
Don't send that snow our way. We don't need it.
Yeah.
Jenna and Mackenzie are texting on their phones and they're commenting on YouTube.
If you guys win, you don't win. No, I'm just joking.
Jenna, you don't win because your money is my money. And my money is my money.
Alley Cat getting 8 inches next Friday here in Massachusetts. Yeah, I don't doubt that. They always get wrecked up there.
Yeah, but next Friday they're shooting for 3 to 5 so far right here. And it's still a week out, so if the storm strengthens, everyone will get hit even more. Jenna texted me. Oh, is Rachel, are you still watching this? Give us a yes or a thumbs up. We'll give you a shout out. 15 cleanups left. Oh, Rachel's still watching. Rachel is our realtor. She helped us sell our previous house, which that was, it took a trooper to help us sell that. All the hoops we had to jump through. And then we waited patiently for the few months and this house was still available. So she helped us buy this. She's with Star Real Estate. Sorry, I know.
Yeah.
I just call you Rachel, our realtor. That should be your company name. But I'll look up the sign real quick, unless she types it.
Savage baby. I'm late. No, you're not late yet. We were actually a little bit late. We're just getting this show started. Lorenzo says we still have about 15 cleanups left. This rain is screwing us. Oh wow, really? I feel like we've been done with cleanups, right?
For about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We could have took more.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Everybody else is still working.
Star Real Estate. I got it right. There we go. To the 8 people watching it, that's the biggest shout out we can give you right now.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
I will. I'll go and we're gonna do the giveaway at 7:25, so like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, 7:30.
All right, we'll do it
Round it
somewhere
to
in there.
7:30.
Basically, if you're new and you just got on, all you got to do is just leave a comment, and that gets you entered. So,
do we tell them how much we're giving away, or is no?
okay.
No, we'll tell them at the end.
Yeah,
Make them stick around.
yeah.
Any dance breaks? Not here. This isn't the right. This is the disco lights, but it's not like we need to put Chris Brown on or something.
No, we get copyright for that.
Yeah. No. Maybe next slide we'll do a green screen or something. Did we fix the Ferris yet? We filled the tire up with air and put it in the back of the enclosed trailer, so we can. So it's the first one we can access when we work on stuff in like February.
Yeah,
right?
just for the heck of it, we snipped that hose that had the plug in it.
Yeah.
And it didn't make a difference. So
Yeah.
Haven't really got there.
I also wouldn't mind, exactly, a project for another time because it's snowing. We just, as fast as we could close the trailer door, whatever we could fit in the trailer, we'll worry about it later.
We were putting stuff away like up until the minute that it started snowing earlier in the week.
We do have a couple things we kept here. Was the walker with the snowblower. We're going to sell that. The hurricane blower is here in the garage. We're going to put that for sale and just see what we can get for it. That's not in the trailer packed away. We don't need the money from that right now. Maybe later in the winter, but I don't want to sell it because it's paid for, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, you can talk about the Skag windstorm.
Oh yeah, the Skag.
I'm totally with that comment, Jimmy. You can elaborate on that.
I said that right from the beginning that the Skag was better when we first got it because I used it on the Monday route.
But it was just blown off grass. It wasn't leaves.
Yeah, I used it in the beginning, and I knew it was better because I got to use it once a week, every week, while he was using the Hurricane every week. But yeah, it is way better. Just the ability to point the nozzle where you want it. You don't have to turn the whole machine.
And it runs.
Yeah, it runs.
It runs.
I haven't really had that many problems except for the motor, the little motor for the nozzle. But other than that, nothing really. The 4-wheeler.
Did you post up the Arctic Cat? We had
a few of them. The Arctic Cat one is gone. I did sell that. We made out pretty good on that.
Yeah.
We
got 2 more, right?
Yeah, we got 2 more. The Suzuki one that you guys saw in the video, that I got that running 2 days ago. It was just a little loose connection, so it was a stupid mistake. But I got that running, making a video on that, and we're going to post that one for sale. There's nothing wrong with it.
Skag makes a good product. Skag makes a good product all around, and 48 walk behind. Yeah, we had the fleet deal with Skag since we bought the Windstorm. They'll extend it till I think it's the end of this upcoming February. So I don't know. I'm tossing around the idea of getting another Skag Windstorm and 61, whatever they have, a 60 or 61 Skag V-Ride stand-on mower. Tossing it around. I don't know yet. The dealer we go to is Ford's Lawnmower in Central Jersey, and their prices are very fair, and they have everything in stock. So we're going to toss that idea up around the new year and see what happens.
Fall cleanups or spring/summer landscaping, what do you prefer? Definitely fall cleanups, right?
Well, if you define spring and summer landscaping like grass, absolutely not. But if you define it as like pavers and mulch and river rock. compared
Yeah, I
to-
guess so.
It
Yeah.
depends. It's
I
all
took
that
that
stuff.
as like cutting grass, but
Yeah.
definitely fall cleanups for me over cutting grass. But yeah,
We love fall cleanups. Even if there is some wind, we still get them done. But we cruise through them. And there's a lot of money in fall cleanups, and if you have the right equipment, you can breeze through them in no time. So I love the fall. I post, if you scroll back on my Instagram, every single year around October 15th, it says fall, favorite time of the year. I think I've been doing that for 4 or 5 years now.
you guys are amazing. Thank you, Savage.
It's a cool
21
name.
Savage.
Whoever's new, like we said in our last live, throw your location
Yeah.
where you're at. It's just cool to see where everyone's from.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of people
Yeah.
from all over the country.
And returning viewers, thank you for coming back and watching.
Yeah.
Our plan, like we said, is to get a bigger TV, paint the wall up, and maybe we'll send out some, some of these koozies, some stickers, and maybe some people can send us some stuff.
Yeah, if you guys, this is what we're gonna do, is that if any of our people watching this, they want to send us a sticker or anything of what their company is or whatever, it'll go on the wall behind us, right?
Yeah, we'll hang it right here.
We'll
And
put it right on the wall.
the wall over here, both walls, so we're gonna fill it up.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool, long term. But like we said, we're gonna do these lives every single Thursday with a giveaway. And if you're just tuning in now, because now we have 10 people to enter the giveaway, all you gotta do is leave a comment in the chat, and you're automatically entered.
Nice. Jack DeLille says, love my V-Ride too. Yeah, I like how comfortable the platform is on the Skag Windstorm, and just never really had the chance to buy a Skag because I was the Ferris mower we have was worked into a deal when my dad had his business and he got the Ferris hurricane blower, and he bought a 36 walk behind. I was able to jump in on the deal and get a Ferris stand-on mower. And then the Toro I bought for the dump attachment, but I'm looking into the Skag, definitely.
I'm gonna put this as a poll just so everybody can see it. Now we got 13. I forget what our all-time high is so far.
I think it's 15 or 16,
15, yeah.
somewhere around there. Yeah. He's just typing something out here.
Just so everybody is at its pin, so everybody can see that.
How can we got a good comment right here.
Yeah.
Do you want me to answer or do you want to?
Wait, which one?
This one. What's the best marketing tip?
This EDDM cards and flyers not so well. Our father, he's always been word of mouth, and what we found is that that's slowly starting to go away.
Word of mouth?
Word of mouth is the
Not really.
thing, but relying on it it's a different story.
Now
and
there's social media.
Social media is a huge thing. A lot of what we've found for marketing is the giant logo that you see on the TV behind us is on every single truck that we drive.
And trailer.
And trailer. So we've gotten a lot of phone calls from people saying, I saw your logo, your trailer, your truck. It just has to be a pop like logo, very simple logo will do. And it's something that you just can't miss if you see that driving next to you on the road. So we've had a huge success with that. And also Facebook advertisements have been huge. And of course, word of mouth. We've always had people saying, so-and-so gave us your number and you guys did a good job and I want the same thing, something like that.
Yeah, but mostly everything is computer driven.
A lot of stuff is, social
marketing
media.
too. Facebook paid ads is where it's at if you're looking for branching out into new things. Even if it's just in the springtime, if you're looking for employees, you put a paid ad out, you can get 100,000 people in the whole radius or however many people you pick. For example, we don't need to throw fall cleanups ads out because we're so busy by the time that comes. But if it's like mulch or river rock or pavers and you throw one ad out, I've dropped $500 on one ad that runs for 3 days, and all you need to get is one call. Just one call will pay for that $500, and it's a write-off because marketing. It's written off through the taxes and everything, but I would definitely look into that. You don't have to drop $500, but you can pick however much you want and how far of a radius you want to reach.
Kyle's from Jersey. Lorenzo, what horsepower is the tow behind freight? It's 31, right?
Yeah.
31 horsepower.
Vanguard motor.
Absolute monster. We will figure out how to get that on the truck next year, by the way.
Yeah.
Somehow we will. It'll get on the truck.
Yep. Because then we could tow a trailer with it.
Yeah.
Not have to split two vehicles.
William. What's up, guys?
Will is on Lake Apacon. We did everything.
Yeah.
We have a client in the house.
What's up, guys? Love the work you guys do.
We did a retaining wall for him last summer.
Yeah.
I think it was last summer on the side of his deck going to his pool. Thank you for the support. I think we met on a Facebook ad, actually.
He put that down there.
Oh, there you go. Kabottom.
I found you guys on Facebook. Tell me about you. Great to see you.
Yeah. Thanks for supporting our channel and the business and having us work at your house. I think we're doing a sidewalk, he said, at some point next year. But thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Facebook works wonders. It can connect you with people across town to do work for, be friends with. And then we're meeting people who live on the other side of the country, just through YouTube, which is social media. But like we met Brandon and Renee from Burt's Lawn Care. We haven't met in person yet, but we met through YouTube, which is just crazy.
Yeah.
And we talk all the time just about work and everything going on. But it's awesome.
On that note, Burns asks, how's the new computer working out? You guys have the GoPro 8. Are you running a media mod on it or any other attachment? Yeah, we do have a GoPro 8 right here, actually. The computer's been great, actually. I found that just because of the amount of gigabytes that this thing's putting out in 4K, I've been down going to like 2.7, but it's been great. The quality's I've been happy with it. Media mod, I'm not running anything on it except for just the Movavi video editor program. Other than that, nothing else has been on the computer. So, but it's been great.
Oh God,
our cousin Tommy likes to join again.
He's on the house. Don't count his comment.
Yeah, I won't. Oh, and we should do the next 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
To cut off the. Yeah. Oh yeah. So 7:30. So if you're still new and you haven't commented, just send a comment, and you were automatically entered to win.
Mm-hmm. We had 17, I think, or 18.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, the wireless mics for like, you mean like the ones where you wear it on your shirt, like the lavalier mics? Those were good. I had one of those actually for my other channel. They're yeah. What do you want? Yeah, what do you want? Steve's taking a phone call. Yeah. I want to get those too. The audio has just been tough, but I don't know. I use them. I bought a cheap one like for $50. It was too cheap, and it didn't work good. There was always a scratching noise in it. But I've heard great things about the ones that are a little higher quality. Maybe one day we'll get them. But,
we watched your guys' video, Burns Lawn Care, and all your projects at your house. I think we're putting a roof on. You had concrete down the chute into the basement. That was really cool. It reminded me of a job we did probably 7 or 8 years ago. I guess I had all my brothers with me. My dad was there. We had like 6 friends, and we had to bring, it was 30 to 35 tons of river rock down a steep slope in between a tree and a fence, and you could only fit a wheelbarrow. So we decided to send one of those concrete chutes down all the different walls. And one guy would dump at the top of the wheelbarrow down the concrete chute. But that's what reminded me of that. It was like a assembly line almost we saw your video to send the concrete in the basement.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Did you guys ever go to the chat? Oh, wait, I skipped words. I've been having to adjust the audio in iMovie because the audio hasn't been that great. Yeah, I don't know. I think we've had pretty good success with this one, but it's always a pain when you have to adjust it. Kyle says, do you guys ever go to the Chatterbox? That's up in... They
closed that, right?
That is closed now. I've been there
one time.
Yeah, I have been there.
Cool
it wasn't... I think nothing's there, right? It's just out of business.
Yeah.
That's a cool place though, yeah. And the Sussex County Fairgrounds is right next to it. It's like down the street.
We were up there for that truck show a couple months ago.
Oh yeah,
Antique
the
truck
county or the state fair or whatever.
Yeah.
County fair's up there every year.
What's the best business advice you have been told? Also, what has been your biggest mistake? Best business advice is know your worth. Don't right? I guess
Yeah.
don't negotiate prices. Your price is the price. And if the client doesn't like it, go to the next client, because landscaping is never going to go away. So everyone's going to need something in some shape or form. So do not negotiate your price. Know your worth, know your numbers, know what you have to make on the job to be profitable, because that's why we obviously all do it. We all love to do the work, but you need to bring money home to your family at the end of the day. And the biggest mistake is not knowing my numbers. Up until this year or so, I was just running all over the place, buying everything, writing stuff off, and not knowing my numbers, and just having enough to just like scrum through the winter to pay the bills. And this is the first year I got my stuff in order and started being really, really smart with what I do. So basically, the best advice is to know your numbers, and the biggest mistake is if you don't know your numbers, you can find yourself working for pretty much nothing to just pay your bills, which you need to do more than that, obviously, because this is a physical job and it takes a toll on your body. So that's it for that answer.
We've got like a minute left, and then I'm going to do it before the comments get too overwhelming for me to keep track of.
Why don't you cut it right now, because all these people commented already.
So do you want me to do it right now? Yeah, I'll do it right now.
I'll talk. Let me read.
Yeah, go ahead and read it. And then I need to,
any tips for someone first starting out? It's your first year. My advice to you, if it's your first year, like I said, set minimums for everything you do. Don't be the guy around town that is like underbidding everyone by a ton of money just to get the work, because there's so many expenses that people don't take into account for when charging. It's not like, oh, I'm going to go do this lawn for $25. I'll make it. And you got insurance, you have fuel to get to the house, the time you have to go home and send the invoices out and wait for the money to come in. So you have to know. You can do this.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah, I'm just talking.
Do the giveaway?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So let me just wrap it up real quick. So the first tip, we'll get back to this in a second, but the first like major tip is you have to know how much is your monthly expense. Break it down to even weekly or biweekly what you're spending to run your business. And then you need to figure out what you need to charge whoever you currently work for to be profitable, to pay everything off, plus figure out what kind of profit you want. But Jimmy's going to run this thing down.
Yeah, I just did the giveaway. So the way I ran it was everybody who commented got it entered from a number, just a random number assigned in the order that the comments came in. And I think we had 18. I just drew a number, and I drew number 2, which is Proud Dad for Life. I believe. Well, technically we were the second comment, but that we don't.
No, so rerun it.
No.
Rerun it if we're the second comment.
I didn't count us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I will give him like 5 minutes to respond.
So Proud Dad for Life, you were the winner because you were the second comment, and that was the number I drew. So you won the giveaway. We're giving away today. We are giving away a $10 Amazon gift card.
It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing crazy for this one, but
it's just
a little something to give back and
I mean,
keep everyone engaged.
We're gonna do $10 a week.
Yeah.
Just so it doesn't bite us in the butt at the end of the month, but it keeps everyone engaged, and it's just still a little something. You can go buy even something small on Amazon. With free Prime delivery. It's something. So once we grow our channel, hopefully we can up it and we'll have a lot more.
Yeah. But so if you're still watching,
we're gonna do this every week.
Yeah, you're the winner. If you're not watching, by the end of when we end the stream later, we'll send you an email because I can get your email from the account.
Okay.
We'll email them, and then we'll get you the $10 gift card sent your way. But everybody who didn't win, don't be discouraged because, like we said, we're not done with the live stream yet. Anyways, by the night,
we'll be on here.
We're going to be on here for a little bit, but next week all you gotta do is come back and leave a chat in the chat, and you're entered to win next week.
Where were we? We read this one a while. What were some of the cons you found about the Toro 8000? I'm thinking of selling my walker and switching to an Exmark Navigator because of dealer support. Which the Exmark Navigator is the same as the Toro 8000. It's just a little bit different in colors or whatever. Do you want to both give opinions, or do you want to give it because you were helping me fix it every time?
Wait, I'm sorry. Which one is
The
this?
Toro 8000. This one. Which is the walker mower, but it's Toro's version of the walker.
Okay.
The Toro Direct Collect Z is what they call it.
The belts.
Yeah,
The belts
I'll say
falling off.
I would not even, after what we went through with that. I mean, that was a 2016. I don't think they changed anything because the Toro dealer that we bought the Multi-Force from, I asked him if they improved some of the flaws that they have, and he said they still have those problems where we were having problems with the fan belts that ran from the gearbox, like on the walker, runs from the blower fan to the gearbox. We were having the same problem with the belts just falling off. And in order to get that, you have to unbolt the 2 bolts on the gas tank. It's on a door hinge, which is nice to swing it out of the way.
Oh yeah.
And the pulley needs to be with like a straight edge lined up perfectly. And there's still a chance it could fall off. And we blow our leaf blowers out during the leaves a couple times a day. So it's not like there were sticks and stuff stuck in it. It was fast. It was way faster than the walker. And I felt the vacuum was a little bit more, but it was way heavier on the walker. So on days that it's wet out and you can glide the walker over the lawns, the Toro was way heavier. It was running up the grass a lot more. But I mean, aside from that, it worked. It worked well. The only problem is everything, like I said, is heavier duty built, which is a positive because it's stronger, but it's also adds a lot of weight to the overall machine. But the belts falling off was a problem. It was falling off every few days. It went to warranty 3 or 4 times and couldn't even be figured out. And I just had it. I sold it. I lost money and bought a brand new walker. Went right back to it. So walkers every machine has its little rinky-dink problems. I would not switch back from a walker to one of those machines. I would never do it again. Yeah, that's our little thing in the heating cooling making the noise.
Yeah. Alley Cat says thanks for the tip. Anytime. Rachel also says that's so nice of you guys. Great for the holiday season.
Thanks for watching, Rachel. We're gonna have a housewarming party in January. We want to show everyone this beautiful house and how we were able to. Everyone gathered together. Me and Jenna's parents, or our parents and Jenna's parents and brothers, and everyone rallied together to help paint everything and go completely nuts upstairs. So you won't even recognize the kitchen by the time we have that party. But a lot of hard work.
William says need the dance, guys.
Yep.
Great job.
Thanks
Thank you
for watching.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for supporting the business too. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
That's retired.
Burn says, which do you prefer, older or newer?
Uh,
I'll say for the
money.
frame. I like the older walkers.
I like the older ones too because you can pick one up for almost nothing. You could, I mean, if there wasn't an engine shortage, we would have picked up another one for $1,000 and dropped a brand new motor in it.
Yeah.
The new one's nice because it'll last. I'd say we'll get one more good year out of it until stuff starts to go bad or so. Because we put about 500 hours on it this year, and next year probably another 500 or 600. So we'll already be at 1,100 hours. And then stuff will start. Little things will start to go, which is no big deal. But I like the older walkers, which is why I'm thinking of still holding on to the one that's 16 years old because it's paid for and it works completely fine.
Yeah.
But the new walkers are more comfortable. They're a little bit, I don't know if they're faster, but they're just more, I don't know, it's more comfortable. I don't know about you guys. What year is yours again? The Pink Panther. What year is that one? I think it has the hopper. Like it's a newer. It's not too old, I don't think, right? What did he write?
Kinder says, what's up, guys? What's up, Kinder? How you doing? Thanks for tuning back in. I'm unfortunately, you just missed we just did the giveaway. You're a little late on
we'll be
this
here
one,
next.
but next week we'll be doing
1 week from right now. We'll
another
be doing
giveaway.
I feel like that's Tommy too.
Savage.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You guys are a blessing. Thank you. That's so exciting.
Yeah, it's been painted all the cabinets from oak to. I don't want to spoil all the surprises, but we got rid of the oak. We painted the whole first floor, 2 coats of primer, 2 coats of actual color. We did the upstairs. We're kind of now everything's under control where it doesn't smell like cigarettes anymore, and we can pick at a room a day here or there. We're not in a rush anymore to get the smell gone. We primed everything in the 2 other bedrooms and like the bathrooms and stuff, so we can paint them as the winter goes on. Kind of take our time now and focus more on landscaping and a bunch of equipment and all the videos and setting up the office. This is going to be the office room. We'll show that in the video one day, but we got to set up all the file cabinets and
Stuff.
tax season's coming up, so we got to get all the paperwork in order.
Yeah, we only had time to do this. The desk that's in front of us.
Yeah, this is actually our dad's desk from his office. They're setting, he obviously doesn't need it anymore because he's not in business, but they're setting that up, I think, with another bedroom for when our other brothers come home. So this desk has been there since our beginning, since we were born.
Yeah.
This desk is like 25 years old, but it's solid and
It looks good.
it works.
Yeah.
It's flat. Nothing rolls off of it, so it works.
Great information, guys. This lawn care, go up. This lawn care community is excellent. Wish local guys could be more open and not looking at other landscapers as just competition. Yeah,
I agree.
We said that in one of the previous.
Maybe it was the first live, I think.
Yeah, maybe the first one where you get these people who drive by and they give you like a dirty look and stuff, but like in the end, everybody's doing the same thing.
Trying to make money for their
there's
family.
more than enough properties to go around for everyone.
It's sometimes it's annoying when you see like, you love to see people be successful and whatnot, but when you see the guys and they're charging $20 a lawn when the property's worth 60 and you're getting underbid because those people are never going to go away. They'll last 1 year in business and then they're done, which we see around here all the time. Companies coming in for the first year and everything's for sale on Facebook at the end of the first year, and I end up buying everything and we end up selling everything. They're working on it and keeping it. Those types of people will start up, charge $25. They'll be like, oh, well, I made $200 today. Well, no, you didn't. You went through a whole tank of gas. This broke your insurance. You ended up making nothing. So those types of companies will never go away, but it's even more motivation to work harder and show your worth. You can, and you can just show to the client that they should pick you over the people that won't last very long.
All right, Jack DeLilly. Yeah, I've heard the belt falling off. It's been a problem for a lot of people. I've been happy with my T27i so far. Only problem I've had is the hydro went out. It's 75 hours. Oh wow, that's kind of early. Was it covered under warranty? I'm guessing though. Hopefully it was. Yeah, we've been great with our walker, the new one, so far. Okay, this may be a tough question for you guys. What is your favorite piece of equipment in your arsenal? You can only pick one. Our Panther is a 2001. I changed the hopper on it to the new style. I'll have Steve answer this when he comes back. I'll answer this for our arsenal and everything. I'm gonna go with the Skag Windstorm. That's gonna be my pick because I really like that piece of equipment. I like using it, and I know you only really use it for leaves efficiently, but I like using it. I had a blast using that this whole season. It was fun, and if you just go off of having fun with the machine, I would definitely say the excavator or something because you can just destroy stuff with it. But realistically, for working and getting stuff done, I definitely think the Skag Windstorm. But like I said, I'll have Steve answer that when he comes back. Kyle said, will you guys ever get into snow removal? Yeah, we used to be in snow removal, and then we just kind of dropped it because we didn't like the long hours. And in the winter, we like working on everything else that we have going on and getting the business ready and shaped up for the next year. And we like to go away 1 week in the winter and stuff. But maybe in the future we will as we grow as a business. But we don't really have our mind set on it 100% as of right now. Because just like we said, we got some machines that need to be fixed that we want to get to. We got some business decisions that we need to focus on. We've been doing a lot more on YouTube, so that's a huge thing that we've been trying to work on. Just stuff like that. Let's see. Jenna says, what was the most challenging job you guys completed this year? The most challenging job. I'm going to let Steve answer that one because he actually worked the full year. I started in June, or like the last week in May.
I'm back.
You have a couple questions to answer that they need your input.
Question one, I went away to try and call my cousin to tell him to knock it off. Coming in with all these fake accounts and clogging up our comment section.
Burns asked if you had to pick one piece of equipment, what's your favorite piece of equipment? And you only get to pick one.
What's your favorite?
Out of the entire thing, the entire fleet. I won't tell you what I said.
I'm going to say the Toro Multiforce. If I have to pick one, because we can knock out the mulch game in no time. I think we did the one job, we filmed it, right? We did 30 or 33 yards of mulch with the Toro, a guy loading the Toro, and I was raking. My dad was running the Toro. We knocked it out in like an hour and a half. We had the mulch on site already in the two dump trucks, 15 yards each or 16 in each truck. And we knocked it out in no time. That used to take, say, 3 or 4 hours. It took an hour and a half. So
yeah, you
can cut grass with it. You can put that hopper, the dumper on it. We're going to look in the aerator next year. I don't like to just pick one.
You know what I picked?
What?
I picked the Skag.
The Skag. I was going to say one of the blowers because that
yeah
helps us with the leaves a ton. I'd say the Toro for grass. Well, I don't know. I love the Walker too, so I can't. It's tough. If I had to pick one, I would say the Toro because of what we can do with it.
Yeah. And then I already answered the one about the snow removal.
Okay. Jenna, my wife says, what was the most challenging job you guys completed this year? The most challenging job, well, you have to change your last name first on your YouTube account. Most challenging job might have been the River Rock job we did at the dog sitters we do, because the area was marked out and the pool pipes were supposed to be a foot or two down and they were only an inch under the surface, and we were scratching the grass out, which the root system was only an inch or two, and we hit the pool pipes and they were only literally this far underneath.
Oh, yeah.
And that delayed us by 4 or 5 days. It was miserable.
Insane.
We lost a quarter of the water out of the pool. We lost so much time having to get it fixed. We fixed it, and then they wanted, I think something happened to the pool light also, which was only an inch under the ground. And this is all from the people they bought the house from. So that job could have been 2 days, but it took us weeks because we came back a day at a time.
It was definitely worth it.
It was definitely worth it, yeah.
Kyle says 100%.
Bring back Father Ames. No, do not encourage him, Mackenzie.
He's in timeout.
He's in timeout. He's making a new account right now. Do not encourage him to come back. That's our cousin with a fake account. We're going to put her in timeout if she's encouraging him to come back.
Yeah.
What's the best commercial zero-turn mower? For mowing, I would say the Walker mower. Right?
On the market, yeah.
For mowing grass, I would say the Walker mower.
And for snow blowing.
And you could put the snowblower on that and the bed edger. Yeah. People laugh at us on our short videos with the bed edger. They say like we're digging trenches and stuff, but like going from a spade shovel to the bed edger attachment, as fast as the Walker can drive, you can shape the beds up in the springtime, and it's an additional charge for another service. So the Walker has all its attachments too. I mean, we would never need a snowblower. We have it, but we don't need it because we don't do commercial snow removal or anything. But The Walker
Yeah.
for mowing grass, hands down, because it does leaves too, and the dethatcher for the spring cleanups and everything. We could put an aerator on that also. So yes, for mowing, that would definitely be it. I mean, we could talk real quick, going back to the guys that start a company and they last a year or two, and then you see them working at like ShopRite or at Home Depot because they didn't make it. Joke of my cousin just made an account called Total Landscaping. It was a local company that lasted a year, maybe a year and a half.
Yeah.
And they actually maintained the 2 properties across from where we parked the dump truck and trailer. When we bid those properties, we were at $60 a week, and the lady's like, wow, they're charging only 30. So they're literally cutting us in half. And unfortunately, they have new jobs. I've seen them around where they work now, but they didn't last because they weren't charging enough.
Yeah.
But everyone's in this game for one reason, is to make money, have fun while doing it, but to make money to support your family. So that's
Kyle says, can I ask how you guys charge for leaf cleanups? What do the basic rule that we start off of is
minimums. We need to. We're going forward for next year is minimums for everything. We found ourselves running all over the place because that's how I used to do it. Is when I was by myself. Hey, can you trim this one bush while you're at my house real quick? And I was by myself. Hey, no problem. I'll charge you $50 because I'm there. I can do it in 2 seconds. But now all the communication to let the crew know, hey, can you do this and this? And the phone calls, we won't be doing anything except for minimums now. But for leaves, we were taking it leaf pickup if you had to put it in the truck and get rid of it, or if it's in the woods. That was right down the line that started the pricing for us. But minimums of, I'd say $350 if it was to the woods.
Typically, didn't we do 4 times a lawn cut? Usually,
somewhere
to start off per time.
Yeah, depending on if it was going into the woods, and we would charge $50 to cut the grass, and we could show up with the hurricane blowers, and for say $200. If this is where they were signing up for the full season, which is 4 to 5 cleanups, we would charge $200 a time. And each time we're there with the hurricane blower for 10 minutes each time, and we have so many on this, so we make $200 in 20 minutes. And it's all local. But if into the woods, I don't know. We need work. We definitely need work on our prices, which we're tackling this winter. The organizing of all the paperwork and being more consistent with knowing our numbers. I'd say with leaf suck up, if you know you have to do the cleanup and take the leaves out of there, we were charging 2 to 2.5 times the cost of what it would be to dump the leaves, plus the fee to do the leaf cleanup itself.
Yeah.
So for example, we did a job and we filled the whole truck up, and I knew it would cost $175 to dump 20 yards of leaves or whatever it came out to. We would charge $375 to $400 just for the leaf pickup aspect, plus the fee to do the leaves, which would be another whatever would come out to $500-600 just for labor if it was a huge cleanup. But we weren't too far off with our fall pricing, but it needs work still. What did he say? That's another one of our cousins.
I've been blocking them now, so I can't come back. How are you guys handling inflation, making everything from products to gas more expensive? It's been a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it's been a hassle.
Gas has been the worst. Gas has been definitely the worst part.
Because it's consistent. You need gas to run the business every single day.
But I mean, everything from like grass seed went up.
Grass seed went up. A 50-pound bag of grass seed is now $210, up from $125, $130 last year.
Yeah.
So it's just passing the cost onto the customer. And just raising the prices on labor and everything, because not only did materials and expenses go up, but the labor went up because everything else is more.
Just laughing I'm reading the comments ahead. What are your plans when you guys become YouTube famous?
We'll ask you guys, because you guys are way ahead of us.
I'm excited to meet you guys if we go to like the expo or something like that.
Definitely.
But yeah,
YouTube famous would be great, because it's just
because then you get to
interact and meet more people. And I don't
Yeah.
know. We told everyone from the get-go, we still have not received a YouTube paycheck yet.
Not yet.
But we're literally doing this just to interact with everyone and give our positive thoughts and knowledge and tips and everything to help everyone. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Our cousin again.
we love doing the videos too. I do. I mean, I have the camera running like all day, every day now. It's insane. Everything we're doing, we're trying to film most of it because it's all landscape related, a lot of it. But yeah, it's been awesome. It's been fun just to keep making more videos.
YouTube famous would be nice to be
Would be
doing
cool.
free giveaways on like mowers and machines and
Yeah.
stuff.
I look at like big YouTubers, like huge. I don't know if we'll ever get there, but like Whistle and Diesel, like those huge ones, be like, man, that'd be awesome to just do whatever, like just to make a video, even if it's like complete garbage, and just get 3 million views on it, and do
But then you
whatever
could do
want.
like a live video and give
Yeah,
back
it'd
to
be
the
so
people
cool.
watching. It wouldn't even matter how
Yeah.
much money it was. But Burns, you guys shouted out Victory Outdoor Services on your YouTube video today.
Oh yeah.
We love them. I started watching him. I think he started in February of 2021, and he's already at almost 300,000 subscribers. But I started watching him back in May or June. I think that's when I had all my problems with my surgeries and everything, and I was laid up for a couple months. I started just watching YouTube, and I found him, and we watch him all the time.
Colin Miller.
If this is
Who
actually
your
Colin.
no, it definitely is.
Yeah,
Who is your best part-time employee? Colin Miller is our one of our childhood neighbors,
yeah,
and he's worked with us a few times.
yeah. I would say probably Colin Miller is our best
Part-time.
part-time. Yeah.
Shows up.
What else? Thanks, helped a lot. Thank you. No problem. Any questions, ask us. We don't know everything.
I think Rico was our best part-time.
Uh-huh.
It's his little electric leaf blower.
I feel like we could help out a lot of people, so just throw any questions you have.
Yeah.
We just love helping everyone, and
Yeah.
Jimmy just joined this year, so like he hasn't been through everything, but in the 5 months he's been on this year, he's seen a lot and he's experienced a lot too. But I've been through everything, so
Yeah.
in terms of negative times in business, positive times, I feel like I can help a lot of people.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Jenna
Who are
says
some of your favorite YouTubers? Can it be anyone, not just landscapers?
herself.
No,
No.
no.
I'm joking. That's a joke.
I don't know. Throw like 3 or 4 of your
My-
favorite ones out there.
My favorite, I like Mark Rober. He's like he used to work for NASA, and now he does like all those videos, and like he has like the Squirrel Olympics and like the Porch Pirate box and stuff. He's a really cool YouTuber. I find myself watching Mr. Beast sometimes.
Mr.
You ever
Beast.
watch
Oh, that
Mr.
guy.
Beast?
He's almost a billionaire. He said
Yeah,
on
yeah.
someone's podcast.
Yeah, and he was like a kid, just started out in his
Yeah,
room making
Yeah.
stupid videos. And then I like Power Stroke Helps videos.
He kind of fell off a little bit because
Yeah.
he's so popular. He doesn't do it as much. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess my favorite right now is Victory Outdoors, my number one, just because you see all his employees working, and it's like a story he almost tells every single day. And the audience he gets, he has people all over the world watching him, and his channel blew up like crazy. That's probably my first one. My second one, I mean, some of them don't exist anymore. Some of them were just back when I was like in high school early on, and they just,
Daniel Jager.
yeah, he doesn't do it. He's a mechanical, like a mechanic.
Oh, and Donnie Boy.
Donnie Boy 73 is up in Canada, small engine repairman.
Yeah.
Favorite YouTubers. I mean, Burns Lawn Care is watching this, so I feel like they have more subscribers than us, but I feel like we're almost on the same path
Yeah.
in terms of how many subscribers we have and where we are in our business. So I like watching them a lot. And then, I mean, there's all the comedies part of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like YouTubers that I'll read this comment real quick. Burns talked to Sean Spencer last night. I really like his channel too because they work. They get their hands dirty, him and his wife, and they actually go out and they work.
Yeah.
Same with you guys. Same with us. Like, I like watching YouTubers who work and aren't just filming a crew of 15 people and absolutely not doing anything. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But they work, and I like watching their channel also.
I also like watching You Betcha. That's another. He's the guy who did the Yeti cooler video.
Oh,
That
yeah.
guy's funny. Okay, we read that one. So I planted new flowers in my yard, Rachel says. The ones that come back every year. Am I supposed to cut them down for the winter?
Perennial. So it depends on what they are. If they're like daylilies, grass plants, you cut them down in the fall. You can leave them up just for the look for the winter, and then cut them down in the spring right before the new growth comes in. Peonies get cut down in the fall. What else? Daffodils, you can cut them down right after they're done blooming, I think in the spring. Depends on what it is though.
Yeah. I'm not gonna delete his first comment because I like that question.
Colin, I messed up more things than I fixed. Very grateful for the lessons Steve taught me.
Yeah.
Thanks for the comment, Colin. But you were very valuable when you were only part-time, but when you worked, it was a great help. So yeah, you did mess up some things. Like we were at the one job and we were trying to dump the mulch over the block wall into the garden bed. He kept dumping it on the sidewalk, and gave him a good lesson on how to dump it over the wall. But
yeah,
Colin could jump on a mower and weed whack, and he just knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
It was just part-time because he had school, I'm talking to him, obviously. He was in school. Yeah. High school and sports and stuff, but he knew what he was doing.
I have a question for Colin. How's the 6-7 been so far? I want to answer Tommy's next question because I actually like this one. What's the best gem of a moment caught on camera so far? Any good stories or adventures you feel comfortable?
It's a normal.
I've always thought about making like a bloopers video so far of what we've had because we've had a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like what the most recent thing is that I can remember.
Not recent, but 5 years ago, I was cutting a house, and first week going there, I walked the property the day before. It rained really heavy overnight. I went there, and it didn't feel very mushy at all. But then I took the walker mower down the right side of the house and completely slid off the edge of a mountain. And there was nothing at the bottom of this mountain other than it was just woods. There was no houses, not like we could have chained it. I have a picture of this still on my phone.
Yeah.
We split the mower deck off the walker down the cliff, and you could not get anything even near it to pull it up. So I thought it was right when I bought this new one, or the 2017. It was a couple months old, and I was really upset. My dad's friend came because he lived local. We tied a rope from the walker mower. We were looking, it's like a pulley system because there was nothing to pull it straight up because it was around a wall and around another wall. I had like 6 fixed points for a pulley system, a rope around a stake I pounded in the ground, around a tree over in the woods the other way, around a Ferris mower that I could get somewhere, around the deck post to the guy's car, and we pulled this mower up. It took 2-3 hours. We got it. That was on. I took pictures. I just don't have it on video.
Yeah.
But enough. Just wasted a lot of breath on my cousin's comment. So,
would you guys ever consider doing a podcast?
Yeah, well, we're gonna get Jimmy's girlfriend Julia and Jenna, my wife. We're gonna maybe next week's live if it's not snowing and Julia could get here. Have like the 4 of us on here. Would be cool.
Yeah.
Julia is in accounting, right?
Yeah.
And Jenna's just really good with advertising, and she made this logo behind us. She designed that, and she set up all the Instagram and all of the logos. So like all of us together, we have a lot of knowledge here that we can share. We're just deleting some comments here.
Ever checked out Patty Mayo?
No,
I haven't heard of that one. We'll look that one up when we're done here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. I'll take a screenshot of that so I don't forget. Rachel says, I think I have daisies, the small grass one with purple flowers. The hydrangea plants aren't doing good at all for me. 2 years now, they don't look pretty.
Daisies. Small grass, I feel like I know what you're talking about, but if it's what I think it is, we usually cut them down in the fall cleanups.
Yeah.
And then they come back right in the spring. But with hydrangeas, they need full sun, 100% full sun. If they even have part shade, you'll have like half the plant flowering and half of it will not. We can tell because sometimes clients will put their own bushes in, say we're coming to do all their mulch and they want to plop a couple bushes in for Mother's Day or when it's that time of year. The ones in the sun make it and the other ones are dead or they don't produce any flowers, but they need full sun. Some people say they can do some shade. In my opinion, I think they need 100% sun from the ones that I've planted or that I've seen planted. Because it'll be funny, you'll see them like staggered. You'll have like a row of 4 and 3, and the ones in the back don't get any sun because they're blocked by the ones in the front who are growing, and they end up ripping them out. Hydrangeas can be cut down. Then they also can bud from the same old growth. So maybe try cutting them. Well, it's too late now with the winter, but try cutting them back next fall if they don't do too well, and give them like a reset and just assess the sun situation.
Colin says good. I had the turbo seals for the coolant go, but that's it. Is that you got a 2011, right? Is that the one with the ceramic? Oh no, he's talking about turbo seal. I thought turbo bearing with the ceramic bearings, but
that's a 6.7. We're actually looking for
we're looking for a dually.
Yeah, we want a 7.3 dually.
Oh, turbo fitting.
Turbo fitting. Okay. We have 7.3 dualies with the 450 and the 550, but we're either looking for an F350 4-wheel drive dually pickup truck or a flatbed or a 450 or a 550 short wheelbase flatbed 4-wheel drive or a 6-liter because we know how to fix them also. So we're literally looking for the whole country right now for something that fits no rust. I mean, it could need a whole engine redo or even a transmission, but we're looking to either fly somewhere and pick up a truck and drive it home if it's working, or fly somewhere if it's that good of a deal and ship it home. So we're currently looking for that in the next couple weeks. That would be a cool video to getting on like an airplane and flying to like Arizona to find a rust-free truck. I don't know. That'll be a cool video.
Yeah. We have a couple truck videos. I'm not going to say why. We got one in mind that definitely have to make.
Yeah.
Berg's Lawn Care. Patty Mayo is a great bounty hunting channel. I'm not usually into those types of shows, but I highly recommend you guys check it out sometime.
Yeah, we'll check
we definitely will. I took a screenshot of the
comment,
so I would definitely look at it.
You guys getting any snow? It's been snowing since about 12 or 1 today. I think we got 3 or 4 inches here in West Milford. It's funny. My dad was in Morristown, which is about, 25 minutes south or so from here. And he was driving through it the other day on Sunday when we had 3 inches of snow here. They had nothing.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're secluded right here. We're so, I don't know what the word is.
Isolated.
Like isolated, where 10 minutes down the street almost got a dusting and we got 3 or 4 inches of snow. But you can feel it when you go outside here.
It's like a lot colder here.
A lot colder.
Like it could be 5 to 10 degrees colder in this spot, not inside, but around this general area.
Yeah.
And if you go 10-minute drive away, it is it's 10 degrees warmer. It's weird.
Yeah.
But Patrick says hello.
Hello.
How you doing? Thanks for joining us again. I believe you were here.
Yeah, he was here last time
right?
and the time before that.
Yeah.
That's a funny story right now. We got to wait for some comments to come in. We posted the video on the tree, ripping the trees out of the pond.
Yeah.
With the excavator because we knew it was. I think it was snowing during that video. That was Sunday morning. We wanted to get those out because the cold wave is coming through. Now it's going to be really cold next week, and we wanted the pond to freeze over so we can go on it and go ice fishing. Our brother and sister-in-law want to go like ice skating and play hockey on it or whatever when they come up for Christmas.
Yeah.
The following day on Monday, we let our dogs out, and the pond's not very deep, but we have a Bernese Mountain Dog who's 124, 125 pounds, and he went right through the ice. He tried to walk across it, and he went through. His feet were on the bottom of the pond, but it was only up to his shoulders or so. And there's just a big circle in the pond. He comes back to the door, Soaking wet, and he loves the cold, but he had icicles coming down his chest. We had to throw him in the shower.
Actually,
yeah,
I don't know if
there's
you're able to see it, but
big circle where he went through.
Yeah. Oh wow, that actually focused nice. Yeah. The pond's been sweet though.
Yeah. Going out plowing. We'll go out in the morning with the New Holland and do the driveway, but we do not do snow plowing anymore. I think Jimmy might have went over this a little bit, but
yeah,
I was into it 3 or 4 years ago. I had 7 or 8 commercial parking lots, 10 or 15 driveways, and it was miserable. I was miserable. I did not want to do it anymore. I like to do it when you're not bound to, you're not allowed to go anywhere in the winter. If you don't have anyone to cover for you, you're stuck plowing. You can't travel. You can't go away. You can't take the time off. So I do not do snow plowing, neither do we.
I like driving the quads in the snow.
Yeah.
I don't like plowing.
We like buying and selling stuff.
Yeah.
Working on the house, working on videos, and just kind of relaxing, getting our bodies back in shape for the upcoming season, because this work obviously puts a big stress on your body.
I'm already in shape.
Yeah. Jimmy's full of himself tonight.
No.
Getting any rain down there? No,
the
it's not raining here. It's I think it's in the 20s, so it's been snow for the whole day. I'm not sure if it's still snowing out.
Oh no, you guys knew that.
Yeah. I didn't think he would actually try to cross the ice.
We did say that though before. Like we said, I bet you or we didn't say I bet you, but we said he's going to try to walk across the ice.
And thank God it's shallow, and we don't have to worry about him going under. We keep an eye on him all the time. He likes to just lay on the deck in the snow, but
yeah.
He came back. He smelled bad. He got all the walls in the kitchen with mud. Ain't got it in paint the whole kitchen yet, but dinner tonight was pizza, but we the roads are covered, and I don't think the delivery guys are working. So we ate pizza, but it was frozen pizza, which was still really good.
Yeah. Thank you, Jenna.
Yeah, thank you, Jenna. She's still watching. Yeah, so back to the snow plowing, because Colin, you're right. Colin was working with me the one snowstorm, 2016 or 17, and I had a white F-250 with the plow on it all set up. Just got it back from getting a brand new transmission put in it. And we're getting ready to go out 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, I remember this because I helped too.
Yep. We were getting ready to go out, me and Colin. We're 2 miles down the road, and the overdrive light started flashing on the shifter for the transmission. Smelled the fluid. It smelled completely burnt, and the thing was rebuilt. It was brand new transmission. We got back to the house, and now it wouldn't even shift out of first gear. And we had all these parking lots and all these driveways to go do, and the Bobcat, we couldn't get that on a trailer at the time because it was the middle of the storm. We swapped over
the whole
plow mount, ripped the whole bumper off in the garage, 11:30 at night, switched the mount over to my gold truck that we have now, switched the wires over to the gold truck, the headlights, hooked the plow up. Now it's 3:30 in the morning. 4 hours later, we got the whole other truck set up, which I should have had set up from the beginning with another plow mount and wires. And me and Colin went out at 3:30 in the morning, and God, I don't even remember how long it took us to actually do the work, but we were ready to go to sleep before we even went back out. Sent the truck back to the transmission shop. The guy sent it back to me. It got messed up again, and the guy all along was putting crappy parts in the transmission, all the clutches and the discs and the cylinders in the transmission, and he just was not.
He's not in business anymore.
Yeah, he's not in business anymore. So he was in business for a long time, and he just could not figure out Fords for some reason.
That's why I had your dad do my transmission, because I wanted it done right the first time.
But this guy that we had do this transmission, he put a transmission in Dad's Chevy, and Dad drove over 200,000 miles, no problem. But he put 3 or 4 transmissions in the Ford, and he could not figure it out.
Kyle said when you did snow, was there good money? The money is fantastic.
The money's fantastic,
but it's stuff like he just said, where well, in this business, you got to have a backup for everything, regardless of what it is, especially snow, though, because you need to be there to get the snow plowed. There's like no exceptions to that because it's a liability thing.
Yeah. Well, the legality side of it is people.
Technically, if
someone falls, a slip and fall, all that stuff on insurance, it's a nightmare. But the money was worth it.
Yeah.
It's just getting paid the money on time too is a problem, because sometimes people drag into the spring to pay you, and by the time you're doing spring cleanups, you're like, you know what, screw this. That plow money for that account wasn't worth it. But you could go make really, really, really serious money in the winter. But you want to go to Florida, you want to take your family on a vacation, you want to go see relatives, you want to do this, but a snowstorm's coming and you don't have anyone to cover for you. You're a small business like us. You're screwed. You can't do that. And I found out, and what me and Jimmy are learning together, is once you budget your money with your landscaping money for the 8-9 months out of the year, we're able to take off the entire winter and rely on our income from the work year to get us through the whole winter and still have money left over by budgeting and knowing your numbers and not having to snowplow.
Yeah.
It's just
And
nice.
also,
Yeah.
God forbid you get an early storm, or even some of these people who are still doing their leaf cleanups, which we know our one guy is. And now it snows. Now you got to drop the whole landscaping business and do snow instead of doing your other work.
But
Not that that's like, if it happens anyway, you can't blow leaves in the snow.
yeah, but like if it snows on Christmas, you're not
gotta be there.
You're
Yeah.
snow, you're plowing. If you got to go salt on a Sunday morning, you got to go.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's worth the money if you need the money, and you just, I don't know. I mean, some people, I see some companies that don't need to plow, but it's built into lawn contracts that you have to maintain their snow in the winter. Me specifically, I don't think we'll get back into plowing. If we do, it'll be a few residential houses if they're right down the street, and we can take care of them as needed just to kind of help them out. But we do not plan on going into snow removal.
You guys still have a lot of the same customers you snowplowed for, Patrick says. Well.
The residentials we do.
We get the question a lot of people who we do work for. Some people will say, do you know anybody who plows, or will you guys plow? But we even the church has somebody else plow their parking lot. We don't plow their parking lot, but we still do their everything else. Everybody knows that we're not in the plowing business around here.
Yeah, I mean, we got a message yesterday from a client my dad had for 20 years, and then I took him over this year. He wants us to plow while he's away on vacation, but we're going to be away on vacation too. And it's a steep hill. You can't get a plow on it. Can't get an ATV on it. It's all shoveling, and we're not. I said, I'm very sorry, but we're not doing plowing. So Colin laughed at that story. That was a story to remember. That's horrible. The bumps, and our hands were ripped open from working under the truck in the dark. But Rachel, gotta go.
Thank you so much, Rachel, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you and your fiance next month at our housewarming party.
Tom said, what customer story moved you the most over the years?
How do you do?
Well, gotta run, guys. Keep the great videos coming. It was fun chatting with you guys. Stay warm. Yeah, Burns, we'll be talking soon. We're definitely going to check out that YouTube channel you said.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys later. Keep the videos coming also.
Yeah. We still got 12. We had a pretty good show out so far. We're good to stay on here for a long time. We don't really have anything going on tonight. Let's see.
That's our cousin calling me.
You should honestly just be part of the channel.
Hello?
At this point. It should be a good comedy channel. But
cousin Tom, you should just come up here for one weekend and help us paint a little bit, and you can jump on the live with us.
Yeah, and then you can ask all of your questions.
Yeah, you don't have to comment.
I feel like Dave's Lawn Services says hello from West Orange, New Jersey. How you doing, Dave? Thanks for tuning in tonight. We should ask them a question again, like we've been doing.
Right.
What do you think?
Ask who? Everyone watching?
Yeah. I'm going to ask everyone watching, what's your, regardless of whether you landscape or not, what's your favorite machinery, your favorite car, your favorite landscaping piece of equipment?
Car?
Anything, because there's people who don't landscape watching.
Well, Anything with an engine.
Just anything with an engine. That's your favorite thing to use that you get enjoyment out of using. Or like if you're in the landscaping business, what's your favorite piece of lawn equipment to use? And just put it in the comments. I'm interested to see.
Right stander.
I'll say I'll answer this once we get some comments for myself too.
Our dad had a 52 right stander.
Oh yeah.
He liked it.
Yeah. .48-inch. What was that? Was it a 52?
It was a 50. No, this was a 48.
It was?
I think so.
I forget. My 48 X-Mark walk behind is awesome. Hopefully adding a 61-inch rider this coming season.
Which brand rider are you looking at? Because like we mentioned earlier in the live, we're looking for
a stander.
Depending on the brand, 60 or 61, whichever the brand makes.
Yeah.
Leaning towards a Skag.
I knew Jenna was going to say that, but anyways. Yeah. And the 48 walk behind was at is it Hydro or Bell?
Ferris Big Block
Andy Scapers. Ferris Big Block 0 turn.
We have the 33 on the R Ferris. That thing eats gas, but it works well.
Yeah.
And then Jenna said Toyota RAV4,
which I drove today. Good car.
Yeah, that thing's really, really good in the snow.
Yeah. The Skag
Multi-Force. You got that wrong there.
Yeah.
Miss Jenna, you got that wrong. It's the Toro Multi-Force.
Or the Skag Windstorm.
I'll quiz my wife on some of the equipment I have every once in a blue. I'll tell her Skag Windstorm, Toro Multi-Force, and the Hurricane Blower, I think. And I'll tell her to say the three of them, just so she knows what's going on a little bit, and she'll mix them up. The Skag Multi-Force. If the Skag made a Multi-Force, we would buy that in 2 seconds because they have better options for engines on their machines.
Yeah. Looks like another timeout.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah.
That's Andy, Jim. The picture sideways.
48 Hydro, and I'm leaning towards a Skag. Those stripes are different. Yeah, definitely. I think Skag is probably one of the best.
I think the Skag hands down.
We don't have one for a mower. Yeah.
I like the Walker stripes better.
I like the Walker
stripes. We're just used to it, but in terms of 0 turns,
yeah,
standard mower. Walker doesn't make a standard mower, but they used to make a walk behind, but Skag stripes are where it's at too. So
a lot of people don't like the Walker where
wheel.
It's they don't like the wheels.
Wheel.
Yeah.
They make the split tail wheel for.
Yeah. I don't know. I like it, but I'm gonna go grab another drink. I'll be right back.
You paid $200 for your Ferris. I'm gonna take the front seat here. Jimmy is the man behind the YouTube, but let's see. $200 for your Ferris 0 turn and put about $450 into it. It runs great. Well, that's awesome because, what is it, 10 to 12 grand brand new, and you're running it for $650, and you have no payments. That's the way to do it. So that's awesome. Mike Zignorski, my brother, nice lights. So Jim, those are the lights Jimmy bought off of Amazon, and we're going to turn them into Ziggy's as the logo for next time. We just didn't have enough time to set them up this time. 05 GMC Yukon. What kind of motor do you have in that truck? What kind of miles to the gallon are you getting on that? Those are nice vehicles.
Are you shifting or am I?
Yeah, I'm gonna set them right now. Yeah, Skags or Toro. So our problem is the Toro Multi-Force does not have a bigger horsepower yet. They only have I think it's a 23.5 Kohler right now, and it needs more horsepower. But the Skag can go up to 37 horsepower Vanguard motor. if the Toro had the Vanguard motor, 37 horsepower, we would buy a 61-inch in 2 seconds to run all the attachments off of, but they don't yet. I think they're coming out with a little bit bigger motor this next year, but we're not sure on that yet. Time will tell with that, but we're going to look into a Skag standard. Glass chairs.
Did you already read the nice lights?
Yeah.
Nice lights. Do those lights change colors too? I have a remote in my hand actually. Yeah, they do, but it's on green. Glass chairs. This chair?
That's just a plastic. That's
Yeah,
like
this is a-
through like a.
That's a plastic chair.
Yeah.
And then he's in a roller. My favorite machine is Clanky. I haven't seen him running in a hot minute. Actually, I started that truck. Clanky is the Bronco that I built. It's a 6.0 Power Stroke Bronco. Dually. It's a dually Bronco that I built from nothing. It's a piece of junk, but that's why it's called Clanky, because it's literally scrapped together out of like probably 20 different
You should
trucks.
put a video on this channel of that.
I am. I'm in the process of actually making a video. I started it up for the first time 3 days ago, for the first time in like 3 months. And
It started right up. It was
Started right
25
up.
degrees out.
And it's dually 4x4. It's a sweet looking, like, it doesn't look good. It's a sweet truck though.
It's like 2 seconds away from being fixed right.
I know.
Done.
Yeah. It's got like a lot of little things wrong.
Yeah.
Good
Some of
one,
these
or
two
the-
comments, the yellow car.
Or the banana car. Julia knows about the yellow car. Everybody does. I've taken everybody
on
my
this channel, give them like a run through of what it is.
The yellow car, which I'm also, it's going to be in the Bronco video, which we will make a separate video on the yellow car. The yellow car is a 1974 city car, and it was originally an electric vehicle. They only made it for 3 years, and it was like, it's a 2-person car, but it's like a smart car, but it's the first like smart car ever made, pretty much. It looks like a cheese wedge. If you Google a picture, city car.
We'll just show them.
Yeah,
Do you have a picture?
I do have a picture, but mine was converted to diesel, so it's 10 horsepower diesel. It goes about 40 miles an hour max.
If it's flat.
If it's flat, doesn't like going up hills, but it's a pretty cool piece of equipment, I will say that. I found it on Craigslist. It was one of those Craigslist buys, but I have a clean title for it too if anyone wants to buy it. But
It's at the bottom of a hill now.
yeah, I'm not selling it, but I'll show you a picture real quick. You can read the.
Yeah. Patrick said, "You guys ever deal with the Sani power equipment?" We pass there a lot when we're heading up to Tractor Supply, right?
Yeah. It's up 23. Right?
Yeah, we've been in there not much because when we were in Jefferson, it was easier to go to Kenville Power Mower or Riverdale Power Mower or even Oakland Marine for our walker mowers and stuff. But not really. I think we might have bought a Red Max blower one year when everyone else was out of stock. But a couple pieces of equipment we've bought and sold, like as a wintertime thing, would have their sticker on it. That the guy we bought the mower from had their sticker and bought it from there or whatever. But we passed there, I don't know, I'd say 3 or 4 times a year when we go up to that specific Tractor Supply.
I have the yellow car.
There's 8 people watching, I think. Maddie, Julia, Jenna, and Tommy are 4.
Here's the yellow car. If it'll focus. That is the yellow car, which I'm gonna make a video on it one day. But it is fully street legal, believe it or not. It's like a golf cart basically, and it's street legal to the point of where you can take it on the highway.
I wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't do it either. But it's fully, like, it has no restrictions. It's not a low speed vehicle or anything.
All right, so we got Mike following up Tommy's comment with Margie. So let the comments begin. Thanks, Mike, for opening up Tommy's comments.
Yeah, we blocked his first 10 accounts already.
Blocked or put them in timeout?
I blocked the
All
others.
right.
They're done.
Good. Here we go. Can we get this? You put an ad out for this, right?
I did. Yeah, that's enough of that.
Who's the guy with the truck. We're actually the guy for a dually pickup truck. We're looking
What'd
at.
he
Texted us.
What did you ask him?
Can we come tomorrow? We get it inspected, which doesn't matter.
Yeah. Patrick says they are 45 from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was about 40 or so from, well, because we up 23 norths. When it turns into a single lane, sometimes it can be tough to get to, but it's so isolated from us. We never really make our way up there unless we're heading to New York to buy something or Tractor Supply. But
Yeah.
Mike,
How many new customers will you bring on in 2023? Mike says.
new customers. We're at
We don't-
125 existing. We're gonna knock that number. Probably is gonna go down to 90 by the time we adjust our pricing. And then new customers, it just depends on who wants to work.
Yeah.
We know Dad will be there every single day, even if he's broken in half. He'll show up and come to work every day, so we know we can rely on him. But in terms of looking for other employees, we're gonna go either way.
We're either gonna go full force and get as many new ones as we kind of can, or we're
do
gonna
accounts and then
or
try
we're
and
gonna
gauge-
go the other way depending on what labor is looking
Yeah.
like.
Labor's still really tough.
It's very not steady.
What are some of your local favorite businesses?
to support?
Jewels by Jenna. When Jenna used to have her jewelry business, that's a local business. Local businesses, anyone that we buy parts from or that we have a relationship with,
Yeah.
we love to have and support their business because they
Yeah.
support our business.
We have a really good guy at our local Napa in our old hometown.
Which is only still 10
Yeah,
minutes
20
away.
minutes away,
Not even,
or-
yeah.
We go there.
And we'll go the extra 10 minutes
We'll
to
go.
go there than to go to AutoZone, which is probably 5 or 10 minutes closer than him.
Because they'll bend over backwards to find the right part for us. There's been some times where we've had some crazy stuff that we need to get.
And then it shows
They
up the
always
next
get
day.
it. They always get it.
Um,
So definitely the guys over at Napa. What do we got?
lawnmower,
Riverdale, Ford's lawnmower.
the Riverdale Power Mower local here. Our dad went there forever. They're about the same age as our dad, so mid-50s or so.
Yeah.
I bought my very first mower back in 2007 or 8, a Toro 48. I bought that from them. I bought the little Wonder we have right now from them. I bought tons of machines and blowers and weed whackers from them. Because if you support them, they'll support you.
And Oakland Marine.
Yeah, that can go either way.
Yeah. Well, we've gone there. I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but social media.
Ford's lawnmower's been great.
Yeah, we found them on Facebook, which
Yeah.
is if they didn't post on Facebook, we would have never even knew about them.
Yeah.
But local businesses we try to stay away from Walmart as much as we can. I'd rather give an extra $20
Yeah.
to like Napa to go buy oil
Yeah.
than to Walmart because you're supporting their family and taking care of people that you know. And when next time you need something, which we know, Jimmy will go in there and say, I need this screw to fit this exact thing, and they'll find it. Not just a screw, but like if you need if you need a valve cover gasket for say something that's 30 years old and they only made
they'll get it and
they'll
they'll
find it.
make sure that it's the right one. I mean, a lot of times you go to the chain stores that aren't like there's not immediately like a family owned portion of that, like an AutoZone. AutoZone like is good, but and they'll mess it up because they don't care.
They don't care. They're just working for minimum wage. And
yeah.
They go home and they don't care. But
Yeah.
another example is the paint we bought for our house. Benjamin Moore Paint Shop right on Route 23 South. That's family owned. And we spent more money for the paint, yes. But number one, it went to their family and who works there. But the paint quality was so much better that you probably would spend the same amount to get as much paint from Home Depot or Lowe's to match how much this actually worked. And Maddie works for Lowe's, and she's going to comment that we should have bought the paint from Lowe's. Well, we bought the refrigerator from Lowe's, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. Should I switch the color on the?
Yeah, switch it up.
Let's see what this.
I feel like Tommy's not commenting anymore because he ran out of accounts.
This thing can do a lot of different things, so let's see what it can do. We got these are solid colors. This one's like a multicolor. Can do this. There's red, white. $25 on Amazon. If anybody's looking for something cool for their room, definitely would recommend this. I had these in college, actually, a bunch of these lights. See, like
What
that's
we could do?
cool.
We could do a paid ad on Facebook for our live video.
What do you mean?
To get people to watch and subscribe, and then
Yeah, we could. I think since if anybody here didn't know, I already did the giveaway. I almost did it like an hour ago, but we're gonna do a giveaway every Thursday.
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do now is
senior.
I think.
Do you guys
No.
offer a senior citizen discount? That has two answers to it. If you're just any old senior citizen and you're a new customer, unfortunately, no, because of how high fuel, insurance, and everything is, we have to make money. But if you're a senior citizen, like for example, like senior citizens that served in the Army, the Navy, the Marines, whatever it may be, firefighters, yes, we will take care of them. Meaning, we're not going to set a complete number on what the discount would be, I guess. But for example, last winter we had someone who was in charge of the local VFW, and he was a Marine back in, I don't know, the 60s or 70s, and I told them we would take care of them if they needed anything done. And I mean, we literally just did the work for just gas money and just a couple bucks, and gave them a couple business cards to hand out for us. And who knows, we'll get a call next year for a big job. But
Yeah.
if you call and say I'm a senior citizen, I need a discount, we'll say absolutely not. It's going to cost us more in fuel just to come to your house. We already know you're not going to spend the money. But if we meet and they're senior citizen and they served or they did something for our country or just whatever, and they're great people, and we find the job might take a little bit, it might be a little easier than we quoted for you, we'll take care of them. That's a good question, Jenna.
Yeah. Oh, also, what I was going to say though, I was in the middle of saying that next time for the giveaway, I think we'll have it span the entire length of the live.
And then the person has to respond during the live.
You think so?
I think so. Say like we'll announce the winner, and then say you have 10 minutes to email us, or
Well, we have to email them.
yeah, well,
Anybody can email us.
10 minutes to comment back
Okay.
that they received something.
We'll figure it out for the next
Yeah.
one. This one worked though.
But what if we don't find his email? If it's not in his account, then what?
No, it will be.
Okay.
I think.
All right, we still have 6 people watching. We'll stay on for a little bit longer. I mean, you can go till 9:15, maybe a little longer.
Yeah.
It's snowing, so we don't have much going on tomorrow. But,
Yeah.
whoever's watching this, just throw out questions. It doesn't even have to be landscaping related. It can be
anything.
house renovation.
Yeah.
Not like personal stuff, but it can be like house renovation ideas for what you want to do outdoors, car questions, truck questions.
What's your favorite thing to do when you don't work?
Yeah, anything.
Like other than work?
We had a good showing so far.
Yeah, I think we hit 18 or.
Coexisting clients watched it.
Yeah, we did. These are always fun because we get a lot of questions. I like answering all the questions. Maybe some more people if they sign on, but I think the winner should have stayed on the whole time.
I think that not the whole. I don't think you should
No,
have to
not the
stay
whole
the
time.
whole. I think he should stay on though and respond. He didn't answer Betty when we picked him. I mean,
Yeah.
and it was only 20 minutes after he commented. I think he should have been on to at least acknowledge the fact that he won.
Well,
If we don't get in contact though, we'll just double it and do it for next week. And
Yeah, we
we'll
can-
do
yeah.
double next week.
did you figure anything new about pushing the retaining wall back? Not
We know
not
we have to.
technically. We've come up with a few different ideas, but we haven't yet. Actually, it was funny. We definitely need to, because yesterday we got a delivery on a fridge, and the driver had a giant box truck. I don't know how many feet it
It was
was.
longer than a UPS truck.
Yeah,
By
and,
probably
and
7 or 8 feet.
the guy pulled into the driveway, which was not a good idea. And then on the way backing out, he actually ran over one of the lamps on the side of the driveway on the turn. So we know definitely something has to be done, because a lot of the delivery drivers I've noticed have had a tough time with the driveway, and
Yeah, but
even we have.
It also, hold on one second. It also takes common sense, so you don't bring a
Yeah.
35-foot box truck down a driveway forwards when you know there's nowhere to turn around.
Yeah.
And they were cold and they didn't want to back down or unload the fridge from the top of the driveway. I was on my way out there to just put the fridge in the bucket of the New Holland skid steer, just drive it to the front door. But
Yeah.
they pulled down, and I told Jimmy, we filmed it actually. Jimmy was filming it while the guy was backing out.
It did happen.
He backed right over the lamppost. There's 3 on each side of the driveway, knocked the one completely over. And they have to pay for it, unfortunately. But it took them a while to get out. They didn't know how to back the truck up. I was about to do it myself.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we've been figuring out some stuff. Once the winter's kind of over, it's gonna be tough to do anything about it right now.
Yeah. It's not a priority yet, because we're just going to get through the winter with all the house projects, but definitely we'll have to figure out how far back it can go, and et cetera, et cetera.
Patrick says, would you buy a brand new truck with the 6.7 diesel? I'm assuming he's 6.7 Power Stroke, right? Is the Cummins still 6.7?
I think so, yeah.
But I know
We did
Steve's
already.
definite answer. Yeah, it's gonna be a no.
I did already in 2015.
I mean, statistically,
they've come a long way.
they're reliable vehicles, but our experience, your experience was not good. It's like the fuel quality is a crucial thing on those trucks, which we've learned. I mean, you can take out a whole injection system, which is even if it's covered under warranty, it's a big downtime, because then you get it to the dealer and they have it for 2-3 weeks. You need the truck. So that's exactly what happened to his truck, was that the entire injection system was
From the fuel
contaminated.
tank to the injectors.
Was contaminated. They replaced everything under warranty.
They didn't
Right.
want to at first.
Yeah, they didn't
either.
want to, and they were fighting it. So that's a big issue, is fuel quality. And I know there's additives and all that, but
And then the emissions and all that
yeah,
stuff.
there's still emissions. Especially if you delete stuff now, they're doing roadside inspections on a lot of stuff in New Jersey. So the 6.7 is probably something we will stay away from, just from our experience. But
And the payment, I mean, that truck this was 2015, when now the truck is probably 20 grand more than it was back then. It was $78,000. It was like $800 a month, 15,000 miles hit, and everything went out under warranty, and I lost the truck, and it was the middle of mulch season.
Yeah.
I was screwed.
And with that aside, anyways, it's not our last solution to get a truck, because we're very good with the 7.3s.
And we went back. What does that tell you? That we went back to a 2000 F550. From a brand new truck, because it's more reliable. You get in the 7.3 and you turn the key, and you don't need to do anything to it.
And you could put water in the truck and it'll still run.
Yeah.
But not saying that the 6.7 is trash or anything like that, because it is a reliable engine, but it's tough with the fuel quality, and it can be a gamble if it's not taken care of. And I mean, a 7.3, literally you can just fill it up with whatever and it'll run. It's not like the newer diesels where the fuel gets contaminated and then it's a $15,000 bill to fix everything.
We'll go till 845 unless it goes up.
Yeah,
It's only
it's
two
really up
people.
to. What is the most amount of vehicles you guys have ever owned at once? I think it was this
Combined.
summer with Clanky, Banana, Corvette, etc. I own 3 right now.
3.
Yeah, my black truck, the banana car, and Clanky is those are my
And we
3.
half own that other black.
Oh yeah, so there's 4.
I'd say it was this summer.
4.
Vehicles.
The Corvette is 5.
The 2 dump trucks.
2 dump trucks is 6, 7.
And we had the white truck, the white dump truck.
That's 8.
and we have my gold truck. We had the black pickup truck,
9, 10.
and we had
And if you want to consider,
miscellaneous trucks here and there. We probably had 11 or 12 at one time.
yeah,
Uh,
we've always been asking like how many trucks we've had over the
Total?
years total that we've brought through.
we have pictures of a lot
Of
of
a lot, I think we're at 70.
more than that. I
Yeah,
think because sometimes we'll have 2 different ones a week.
yeah. I was gonna say Jenna's car
Jenna's
too.
car too.
We've and
Our car.
maybe
too.
more than set. We've had a lot of vehicles.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
The neighbors have been good to us before we moved here,
Yeah, for the most part.
for the most part. Well, actually, never mind. That's why we moved.
No, they were good with all the crap that was.
All right, if we can hit 7 people watching by
We'll stay
8:45,
on.
we'll stay on.
Yeah. What do you think of the Cummins motors? I like the Cummins engines. I've had a few 12 valves that I've had on just like an engine cart, and I've started them up in the street with not hooked up to anything except for a battery, and they're pretty neat. I like the straight 6. They're very basic. Even the new ones are pretty basic, but even the older ones, I mean, it's a mechanical fuel pump on the old ones. They're awesome, and I mean, they're million-mile engines for sure. I don't like the rest of the truck though. I'm not a Dodge fan. I don't like the transmissions. I don't like the bodies. I don't like the interiors. I don't like anything about the truck except for the engine. But that differs. Everybody has their own opinion.
I don't mind the Dodge interiors. The older bodies, when I mean older, like the 2000s, like mid. I like those bodies compared to the new ones now because I don't like how the dually beds are one piece.
I like the I like like the 2004 and a half,
Yeah.
which is like what Dad had.
Yeah, exactly. Up to 2007 or 8.
Yeah.
Those
I
are the
don't
ones
like
we
the second gen. I do not like that at all. I think that's a horrible look, and you know, like you put your fist to the dashboard and it just cracks in a million pieces. I don't like any of those trucks, but I do like the engines a lot. And I'm just being picky. I'm a Ford guy.
Yeah. You should tell
We
the
did
story.
get 7.
You should tell the story about the white dump truck in the Bronx. Previous videos last winter, you guys saw the white F550. Didn't have the best dump body on it, but I sold that right before a snowstorm.
Yeah.
And I sold that, and the guy said he would take the letters off himself. So I said, okay, I trust you, no problem. He bought the truck. I got rid of the truck, took it off insurance, blah, blah, blah. This past week, I got a phone call, 12 phone calls in a row on my work phone of someone calling to tell me to move my truck. And I said, I have no idea. I think this guy's just messing with me. I called him back. I said, who is this? He says, no, you called me. Who is this? I said, well, you called me 12 times. Who are you? He said, you need to move your truck. You're going to get a ticket. I said, send a picture of the truck. And it was the white truck I sold the previous winter. The guy never took the letters off a year later. And still driving around New York City with my letters on it. So I did get some phone calls this summer for people wanting work in like Eastern New Jersey, New York City. And I'm like, how do you get my number? And it was this guy driving the truck around. So crazy.
Yeah. Clayton Moran says, so hands down the Skagwin Storm beats the Ferris. Yes.
Hands down, it just depends.
I think it does.
It has,
in all aspects.
In all aspects, yes, it does. But if you have a gate that's a 48-inch gate, the Skag won't fit through the gate. And I'd rather have the Ferris than have the backpack blow the whole backyard. But overall, if you're not worrying about dimensions and you're not worried about, I mean, you have to add headlights to the Skag because the Ferris already has it. Yes, the Skag beats it. The Skag has a wider, a little bit less power, but a wider nozzle. And the Ferris has more power, but it only comes out of one of the sides the most. So overall, the Skag is better.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy, and we won't buy another Ferris, but that's why the Ferris is going for sale this upcoming week.
Yeah.
We can get it out of the shed, and we're going to buy another Skag to replace it.
Would you guys own a Ram under the business?
I'm not against it. I think
we would.
Jimmy doesn't like Dodge. He like the
I don't like Dodge. I like the engines. I mean, I that was like maybe a little bit of an exaggeration. I would drive one, but I like Fords. I know how to work on Fords. I I don't want to be one of those like typical people. I like the interiors. Ford is a far more developed, like user friendly vehicle. I would say they do have a lot of problems, but I'm saying like on a consumer level, it's a lot more of a friendly truck to use, in my opinion. But no, we could do a Dodge because I mean we're looking for a dually.
It just depends. We're
Yeah,
in the
it
price
depends.
range of, we will spend a little bit more than paying cash for a truck, but if it's a little bit more, we have to finance it for a few $100 a month for a used truck. We would entertain the Dodge depending on the mileage and the location and whatnot. But we're texting a guy right now from Pennsylvania who has, it's an 05, I think, F350 dually. If we pick it up tomorrow, we'll make a video of the
thing.
journey to go get it.
Oh, we actually have a video tomorrow coming out on, if anybody wants to know, is how to winterize your equipment, because that's something that we did this week, was all of our equipment, and that's tomorrow's video that's scheduled. But yeah, we got 6. We can keep going for a little bit.
Okay.
You want?
If the questions keep
Yeah.
coming in.
They've been going in and out.
We give it the 850.
Okay.
See what happens. I think this TV worked out for now.
No, this is perfect.
It's not
I think.
huge, but it
Yeah.
works. It's got the
I
logo.
think it's perfect. I'd be interested in getting some stickers though sent to like the PO box. That'd be cool.
Mhm.
And then put them on the wall or something. That'd be awesome. You don't even have to paint the walls.
You don't have to pay it, just
You don't have
put
to paint them.
stickers
Just
and
put
shirts.
stickers all over the wall.
Yeah. Would you
Yeah.
give it one more minute, Jim?
Okay.
You gotta find a way to get this out there more for more people to.
I
We
know.
have 1,300 subscribers. They should get
Yeah.
the word or.
I think it'll catch on though, because it'll be a steady thing on Thursday.
Yeah.
So we'll have a lot of people, I think, eventually doing it. But yeah.
We'll wrap this up.
Yeah, we can wrap it up. Anybody have any last minute questions? We can answer them real quick. We'll give you probably another minute, and then we're probably gonna head out for the night.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Give it a few more seconds, and then we'll wrap it up. All right. So we'll be back here live next Thursday. We'll have a brand new giveaway. If the person who won tonight does not get back to us, we'll just double the, we'll add it on to the next one. It'll be $20. But if not, it'll be 10. But we'd love to see everyone back here next Thursday at 7 p.m. And the weekly schedule will continue with the videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. A short will be on Tuesday, and then Saturday and Sunday will just be overflow days for whatever we have going on.
Mhm.
So we'll see you guys tomorrow in our video, and we can read this one last comment. I love Fords over at Rams, and I work at a Ford dealer, but probably going full time with my lawn care business this upcoming year. Cool.
Yeah, we prefer Fords over Rams. We didn't know which
Yeah.
way you were leaning, if you like Dodge or Ford.
Yeah.
Some people are very skeptical of like
Yeah.
which brand and stuff, but we're Fords,
Yeah.
definitely.
But,
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you once again for tuning in tonight, and
Yeah.
we'll see you guys later.
Yep, we'll see you in the next video too. Thank you.